welcome back for another episode of Multidimensional Geek. My name's Dan. I've got my friend Ricky here.
Hello.
And Christmas is right around the corner, but just as important to us geeks, we got a new chapter in the Star Wars Skywalker Saga, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So, we decided we'd go through all the original Star Wars movies, actually 1 through 8, rewatch them all, and give our take, see how they compare to how we remember them from back in the day. And what are we going to go ahead and start off with?
The first one that we're going to start off with today, Dan, is Phantom Menace. It was back in the year 1999. Myself, that was the first Star Wars movie I ever saw, but I wasn't too keen on it because I had no knowledge of what Star Wars was, and I was going into it blind, and I would say that I did not like it that much.
I remember I was thrilled with it when it first came out. I'd seen Star Wars on TV. I remember seeing it on Thanksgiving for the first time at my grandma's house, and when they said they were bringing out more Star Wars, I was thrilled. Me and a friend in high school, it was my junior year, I believe, we went and saw it at a midnight showing. Still went to school the next morning, so yeah, probably. I think I slept through seminary that day. But,
yeah.
So, anyway, the episode 1, of course, starts with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-gon Jinn showing up to a Trade Federation ship, which is blockading the planet of Naboo.
Yeah, the Trade Federation was blocking all trades with Naboo, and the two Jedis went to have a meeting with them, and it didn't turn out quite the way that they thought.
No, it didn't. Basically, the Trade Federation tries to kill the Jedi. Of course, the Jedi fight back. They escape. They go down to the planet, and the Trade Federation invades the planet.
So then the Jedi ended up meeting with Queen Amidala, and they escaped the planet, but their ship was damaged, and they ended up on a remote planet called Tatooine.
Yes, after they landed on Tatooine, they went looking for parts for the ship. Met a boy named Anakin Skywalker, and basically they ended up using him to win a pod race to get the parts and free him to escape from Tatooine and head back to Coruscant to try to rally the Republic to get support for Naboo.
Yeah, but little did they know that Mr. Young Skywalker had a bunch of midichlorians in him, and he has a strong connection to the Force, and so Qui-Gon kind of barters and ends up winning his freedom to take him to the Jedi Academy.
That's right. The Jedi Council doesn't want him to be trained, but Qui-Gon is pretty determined. Anyway, so they fail in the Republic to get any support. So the Jedi let Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn go back to Naboo with Princess Amidala, or Queen Amidala, to try to get the Gungans help. The Gungans, Jar Jar Binks, we didn't mention him yet.
No.
Aquatic race on Naboo. They live underwater, and basically they rally their favor to help for the battle.
Yeah, and then there
the
was
main battle of the movie.
Yeah, and at the end there was this huge battle where the Trade Federation had these tons of droids, and they came down and they had a fight with the Gungans. But while this is going on, they try to not invade, but they try to find a way into the Queen's palace.
Yeah, they sneak into the palace to try to get the ambassador from the Trade Federation to renegotiate terms and get off their lawn,
so to speak. But little did they know that there was a Sith which have been gone for many years.
Yes, the Sith had been in hiding.
Yeah, and the Sith's leader, which we don't know their name yet in this one, sends his apprentice Darth Maul to track them and follow them.
Yep, and there's quite a nice lightsaber battle between Qui-gon and Darth Maul. Qui-gon unfortunately dies, and then Obi-Wan slices Darth Maul in half, and he falls down a shaft.
Yeah, and the last dying words of Qui-Gon is to make sure to train the boy, Anakin Skywalker, because he has this determination that Anakin's the one that
The one to bring
will
balance
save,
to the Force.
yeah, save the world. And so Obi-Wan says, yes, I will do that.
Yeah, and then while all of that's going on, there's a battle up around the planet to try to take out the control ship for all the droids down on the surface. And little Anakin ends up taking out the generator on the ship, kind of by accident.
Yeah.
But maybe it was the will of the Force.
Yeah, who knows? But he accidentally takes out the command ship, and all the droids just kind of stop, and the war was over. And then, meanwhile, Padme and her group of her band,
Her guards.
and stuff, they end up capturing the Trade Federation people.
Yeah, Newt Gunray, the representative from the Trade Federation.
And one thing that we haven't mentioned yet that happened before even all this was there was a vote of no confidence in the Senate, huh?
Yes, the vote of no confidence in the previous chancellor to vote him out. So there will be an election for a new chancellor.
Which I think ended at the very end of the movie. They revealed that it would be Palpatine.
Well, he's pretty confident that Palpatine, or that he will become the new chancellor of the Senate, but we don't see that yet.
Not yet. And we end on so after the battle and after the Trade Federation was captured, we end with a funeral and a celebration.
Yeah, a funeral for Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan tells Yoda that he's going to train Anakin no matter what the council says. And then there's the big party to celebrate winning the war against the Trade Federation.
Yep, and they proclaim peace at the time.
Yeah, between the Gungans and the Naboo. And so what were your thoughts on it?
I thought it was okay. I gotta say a few things. I liked it a little bit better, but my opinions don't change much.
So better than the first time you saw it.
Yeah, better than the first time I saw it, but not that much better. I gotta say the performances though of Liam Neeson and Hugh McGregor and Natalie Portman were good. I liked them. I enjoyed their performances.
Yeah, definitely good performances. The CG I think holds up.
Yeah,
that's one good thing that I really liked about it is even 20 years later, the CG in this movie still looks really good. And the story, I mean, I've always loved Star Wars, so I love the story. As far as rating it, I would give it a 2. It's not the best movie, but it's fun.
Yeah, and I also am kind of at a 2 myself. I mean, I'm not going to give it a 1. I don't think it's horrible, but it's a lot. Rewatching it was a lot better this time, and I'm excited to see what happens in the next movie.
Yeah, there are better Star Wars movies than this one, so we'll continue with this. We're going to do one of these every day up until the release of Rise of Skywalker, so stay tuned tomorrow for another episode where we'll discuss Episode 2.
Attack of the Clones. This one is, you'll see the main players back, Anakin and Obi-Wan.
And Anakin will be all grown up.
So to speak. Young adult. And Still some sneakiness with Mr. Palpatine, huh?
We shall see, won't we? Alright, so until tomorrow, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. So until tomorrow, make your life more fun by keeping it multidimensional. See you later.